Regional Science and Technology Congress, jointly organized by Bihar Dignitary Vishwavidyalaya and the Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. I extend a gracious welcome to the revered dignitaries, participating delegates, former vice chancellors, dean postgraduate studies, deans of the faculties, heads of the department, associate deans, directors, officers, my colleagues, students, the workforce of the various offices of the university, press and media, and all in attendance. Quoting Gro Harlem Brundtland, the former Norwegian Prime Minister, and who is also considered a leader in the development of the concept of sustainable development, she had famously said, sustainable development is development that meets the need of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. The World Commission on Environment and Development in the year 1987 explored the causes of environmental degradation, attempted to understand the interaction between social equality, economic growth, and environmental problems, and developed policies, solutions that integrated all the three areas. No poverty, zero hunger, quality education, climate action, some of the sustainable development goals. And in order to meet these goals, the universal call at the present time is artificial intelligence and machine learning. With this focus, the 7th Regional Science and Technology Congress on application of emerging technologies, including artificial intelligence and machine learning in sustainable development, today and tomorrow, will witness the interface between various aspects of science using artificial intelligence for green technology to develop eco-friendly products for sustainable future. As we now progress with the inaugural session, I'd like to invite on this the esteemed dignitaries with a request to come to position and occupy the distinguished chair. I formally invite upon Dr. Ashok Kumar Patra, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Bihar Vishwavidyalaya. Sir, you are requested to kindly grace the distinguished chair. I deem it as a great privilege to invite on this Sri Ujjwal Biswas, Honorable Minister in Charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. Sir, we request the honor of your presence as the chief guest of the session. I'd like to announce here Sri Shobhan Dev Chattopadhyay, Honorable Minister in Charge, Department of Agriculture, Government of West Bengal. Sir cannot attend today, but Sir has been kind enough to send a message which Sir would like to read it himself. Sir? 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 Sir, your message? Sir's message. So we'll continue. It's my pleasure to call upon Mr. Pradeep Majumdar, Honorable Minister in Charge, Department of Panchayat and Rural Development, Government of West Bengal, and Chairman West Bengal Agro Industry Corporation Limited. Sir, you are requested to kindly dignify the chair as the guest of honor. equal pleasure, I invite on this Dr. R.C. Agrawal, Deputy Director General, Education, Division of Agricultural Education, ICAR, New Delhi. Sir, you shall grace the occasion as special guest. May I call upon Mrs. Shubrata Bhumi Datta, Regional Nodal Officer and Joint Organizing Secretary, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. Calling upon Dr. Shumana Roy, Director of Research, BCKV, and Organizing Secretary of the 7th RSTC. Calling upon Dr. Kushal Roy, Nodal Officer and Joint Organizing Secretary. Thank you, sir. House, you are requested to please stand up for the state song. Please be seated. It's an honor to extend a warm welcome to the respective dignitaries on this. To lead, I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. May I request Dr. Ashok Kumar Patra, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Vidhan Chandra Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, to do the honor to our revered chief guest of the session, Sri Ujjwal Biswas, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. Mr. Pradeep Majumdar, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Panchayat and Rural Development, Government of West Bengal, guest of honor of the session. Courteous request to Honorable Vice Chancellor sir to do the honors. A polite request to Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Ashok Kumar Patra, to felicitate Dr. R.C. Agarwal, DPT Education, ICAR. A courteous request to Professor Pranav Andra Sir, former Dean, Faculty of Horticulture, former Dean Postgraduate Studies, to do the honors to Dr. A. Patra, Honorable Vice Chancellor. The Senior Most Professor of the University, doing the honors to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. Dr. Shumana Roy, Director of Research, BCKV, and Organizing Secretary of the 7RSEC, is requested to do the honors to Srimati Shubrata Bhomik Datta, Regional Nodal Officer and Joint Organizing Secretary, the Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. Srimati Shubrata Bhomik Datta, Regional Nodal Officer and Joint Organizing Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. So, ma'am, you are requested to do the honors to Dr. Shumana Roy, Director of Research, BCKV, and Organizing Secretary of the 7 RSTC. Dr. Shumana Roy, Director of Research, BCKV, you are requested to do the honors to Dr. Kushal Roy, Nodal Officer and Joint Organizing Secretary. Thank you to all. We shall now listen to the opening song. The vocals are for Miss Priya Datta and Miss Ankita Talukdar. Accompanying them on tabla, Mr. Arijit Ghosh and flute Aloy Ado.
This is the time to welcome our honorable minister, Professor A. Prasad, and to do the honor, request Srimati Subrata B. Datta, Nodal Officer and Joint Secretary, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal.
Thank you, dear students. A very time-appropriate prayer. Yes, let's heed to the call for all to assemble together, march together in harmony to achieve higher goals by virtue of being united. Now, we shall proceed our program with lighting the lamp. Light symbolizes all that is positive, all that is good, and dispels darkness. Quoting from Gitanjali, in my house, with thine own hands, light the lamp of thy love, thy transmuting lamp entrancing, wondrous are its rays. Change my darkness to thy light, Lord. Change my darkness to thy light. In this world of bliss, as the light of blessings, thou dost reign, O glory and joy. May I request our honored chief guest, Sri Sajal Viswasji, to kindly light the lamp, and also requesting the dignitaries on this to kindly join the auspicious ceremony. We shall now listen to Honorable Minister in charge of Agriculture Department, the Government of West Bengal. Sir, with regard to his message.
Very good morning to all of you. Our Honorable Minister of Agriculture could not join because of some reasons. He will be giving a message to this audience for this Nobel program. Sir, kindly give your message, please. Sir.
Government of West Bengal is due to today. Select regional science and technology Congress 2024-25 শুভ উদ্বোধন হচ্ছে, জেনে আমি আনন্দিত গর্বিত। আমাদের মতো কৃষি বিভাগ আছে, কৃষি বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় এই ধরনের অনুষ্ঠান অত্যন্ত প্রয়োজনীয় ও গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। উন্নত প্রযুক্তির মাধ্যমে আগামী দিনে একাধারে যেমন কৃষি উন্নতি হবে, আগামীকাল এই দুদিন আমরা আলোচনার মাধ্যমে আশা করি আমরা রাজ্যের ভিত্তিতে একটি নতুন বিষয় দেখাবে। আমি এই অনুষ্ঠানের সম্মানী ছাত্রুল্লাহ once again I thank our Vice Chancellor, newly appointed Vice Chancellor, who has taken the responsibility to organize all this program, and I think that it will be concluded with a great success, and that will contribute in our agriculture in the near future. With these words, once again, I thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Very well. We are so grateful to you, sir. We would have been very happy having you here to bless the occasion, but sir, please take care of your health. We pray your money, and we will, sir, receive you another occasion. We are so grateful and thankful to you, sir. Namaskar. Thank you, sir.
We wish Sir a speedy recovery and thank you, sir, for your kind and inspiring message. We are now request Dr. Kushal Roy, Nodal Officer and Joint Organizing Secretary, to welcome the August gathering.
Very good morning, one and all present here. On behalf of the Chancellor Ministerial, it is our great privilege to host the 7th Regional Science and Technology Congress conjointly with the Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. In this Congress, there will be scientific presentations covering 12 core thematic areas. Participants from Nadia, North and South 24 Parganas, and Howrah will present their experimental findings and showcase their innovations during 2 days at 9 parallel academic sessions. These 3 presentations on each thematic area will be given special awards, which will be delivered during valedictory session. At the start of each session, there will be an invited speech on specific thematic areas. In addition to that, there will be 3 memorial lectures, of which one will be delivered in the inaugural function and remaining 2 will be in the valedictory session. In this academic congregation, I, on behalf of the organizing committee, welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Ujjwal Vishwas, Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal, who was instrumental in selecting this institute for hosting the 7th Regional Science and Technology Congress for the Region 5. I welcome our guest of honor, Sri Pradeep Majumdar, Minister in charge, Department of Panchayat and Rural Development and Department of Cooperation, Government of West Bengal. It is our proud privilege to welcome the special guest of today's function, Dr. R.C. Agrawal, Deputy Director General, Agricultural Education, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, in this Congress. I feel proud to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ashok Kumar Patra, who being the chairman of this organizing committee, was extremely vigilant to monitor the academic and administrative exercise relating to successful organization of this prestigious science congress. I do extend our heartfelt welcome to the secretaries or administrative officials of the Department of Science and Technology, Department of Agriculture, who have extended their full support in carrying out or organizing this program. We welcome the former Vice Chancellor of this university and the deans and directors of different institutes gathered over here to grace this occasion. We welcome the joint nodal officials sent us to this regional science congress and other respected scientists from the different sections of the academic institutions, and also the support rendered by the different scientists during the process of this organization of Science Congress. We feel it special to welcome the respected juries and the invited speakers of various technical sessions of this regional congress. I also welcome the deans, directors, aides of the different departments, officials, staff members, and students who have extended their much needed support in organizing this academic program. Finally, I will be delighted to welcome the scientists, researchers, educators, and esteemed dignitaries who have united here by a shared passion of scientific advancement and technological innovations. I hope good wishes and blessings of all mentioned here will pave the way towards successful organization of this great academic recognition. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rai, for your warm welcome. May I now invite Dr. Ashok Kumar Patra, Honorable Vice Chancellor, to the podium. Sir, we would like to hear from you your precious thoughts.
Very good morning to all of you. Namaskar. Namaskar. Amadesh Maike. On the dais, Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Ujjwal Vishwas Sir, Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal, Honorable Sri Pradeep Kumar Majumdar Sir, Minister in charge, Panchayat and Rural Development and Department of Cooperation, Government of West Bengal. On behalf of BCKV and on my own behalf, I heartily welcome you, sirs. We are highly thankful and grateful to you for kindly accepting our invitation and coming over here to inaugurate this very important program and gracing this occasion in spite of your busy schedule. We are also thankful to our Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Sri Sonandip Chattopadhyay Sir, Minister in charge, Department of Agriculture, for his encouragement and the message he has given in this morning, in this inauguration session. Professor R.C. Agarwal Sir, Honorable DDG Education, and National Director of the National Agricultural Higher Education Project at the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, New Delhi. He is a renowned scientist and expert on biodiversity, informatics, information management, intellectual property rights, farmers' rights, agricultural education. We are honored that he has kindly accepted our invitation. In fact, while I was requesting him, it was a matter of chance that he got today some time because over the years he was trying to come here. This is the first visit to this great university. We are very much thankful and grateful to you, sir. Srimati Subrata B. Datta, Regional Nodal Officer and Joint Organizing Secretary of DSP, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology of Government of West Bengal, our health, and the late night yesterday he was here. He was very worried that it should go very well. Hopefully, we will make it a grand success. Professor Madhumita Mitra Sarkar, our registrar, Professor Sumana Roy, Director of Research, BCKV, Dr. Kushal Rai, Nodal Officer of this program, and Joint Joint Organizing Secretary, and of the dais, your very important delegates are here. We got our ex-vice chancellors, Dr. Goswami, Professor Saha, Dr. Pradeep Ray, Director Attorney from Kolkata, Dr. Rahman, Head of Regional Center of National Bureau of Soil Survey and Land Use Planning, all the directors, deans, head of the departments, different in charges of agri as well as all India network projects, different projects going on. To each of you, my hearty welcome. All the invited speakers, memorial lectures, speakers, different juries, all the members of the organizing committee, students, technicals, and administrative staff of this university, esteemed members of the press and media, all the participants, each of you present in this very august gathering, hearty welcome to each of you. It is indeed a great honor and opportunity for me on behalf of Vidyachandra Vidyalaya and on behalf of myself to heartily welcome each of you on to this 7th Regional Science and Technology Congress being held today and tomorrow. We are very much thankful to BSc Biotechnology and Biotechnology for selecting BCKV for this Congress. This gathering embodies the commitment of West Bengal in general and BCKV in particular to lead in science and technology, agriculture and innovation for sustainable development. We are thankful to BSc and Biotechnology chosen Vidyachandra Vidyalaya. Perhaps this is first time. And agriculture is subject, where physical science, chemical science, and biological science all are integrated. And this congress is for all kind of sciences, not only agricultural sciences. So we are thankful to BSc Biotech and Biotechnology choosing this university, this great university. The contribution of this university is well known, whether for the rice production, in rice, West Bengal is the first, as well as for the vegetables. Only with 2.7% of land, India, cultivated land in India, feeding more than 8% populations of the country. So the research and development happened in the past 50 years in this university is remarkable. There is a lot of challenges. One challenge is the land area. Land area being fragmented. The national average, if we see, and the per capita of cultivated land availability of West Bengal is lower. So fragmented land and the small and marginal farmers, more than 90% of the farmers, we have got around 7 million small farmers and marginal farmers in the state of West Bengal, and the per capita land is also sinking. Another issue is land degradation. Because of the intensive agriculture, more and more productions, the land is being degraded, and in the face of climate change and declining biodiversity, these are the major challenges. Climate change, land degradation, and declining biodiversity. In the face of these challenges, the state has to progress in agriculture. And agriculture is a subject of integrated science, physical, chemical, and biologicals. So there is, in one side, this university made outstanding contributions, but in the years to come, lot of challenges are there. So in that context, adopting emerging technologies and machine learning is very much right in the directions we have to practice precision agriculture. Precision agriculture where all the inputs should be precisely applied with best variety of seeds, whether it is seed of any crops, whether it is for the floriculture or for different kinds of fruits or fibers. So right kind of seeds as per the availability of the land and the soil, and then the soil health components of agriculture, we say the pillars of agriculture. One is improved seed varieties, second is the healthy soil. Our soil health is getting deteriorated. Everyone you know very well. Limited land area and the soil getting degraded. Our soil is now deficient of multiple nutrients. For example, in West Bengal, the deficiency of boron, deficiency of sulfur is around 40%. 40% soils are degraded. And we know if any nutrient is deficient in the soil, that will be critical and that will limit the production. Whatever you can add, optimum. If any nutrient is critical, that will be limiting the yield. It will not be possible. So good seed is very much important. Your soil should not be deficient of any nutrients and the good quality of water. Water is again extremely important. So managing these three important components in the right directions appropriately in the face of climate change. Climate vagaries are very much well known. So climate resilient, we say climate smart agriculture. Very, very important to realize our productions at the same time protecting our soil and the environment. So this congress, very much rightly at this university, so a lot of deliberations on the science will be there. So the knowledge, the innovations, the actionable research to be find out and that to be adopted in the farmer fields because West Bengal population of the West Bengal about 70% depends on agriculture, very significantly contributing the state's GDP. We cannot neglect agriculture, and for that, all the scientific community of different disciplines need to join hands for development of the state. With these few words, again, I express my deep regards and thankfulness to our honorable minister, sirs. Sirs, we are so thankful to you that you manage little time for this university and we would like to hear from you and please give us the advice and directions so that we can reorient our research in view the need of the state in the present time. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you each of you for patiently hearing me. Namaskar, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. While our Honorable Vice Chancellor has extended a hearty welcome to one and all, Sir has also hailed the achievement of the university. Sir, with his valuable insights, thought-provoking interests, and also the value of satellite farming, Sir has set further research and reporting standards. Thank you once again. Now, may I request Mrs. Subrata Bhaumik Datta, Regional Nodal Officer and Joint Organizing Secretary, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. Ma'am, you're requested to take the podium.
মঞ্চে উপবিষ্ট মাননীয় মন্ত্রী মহোদয় শ্রী উজ্জ্বল বিশ্বাস মহাশয়, আমাদের ডিপার্টমেন্ট অফ সায়েন্স অ্যান্ড টেকনোলজি অ্যান্ড বায়োটেকনোলজি ডিপার্টমেন্টের ভারপ্রাপ্ত মন্ত্রী শ্রী প্রদীপ মজুমদার স্যার, ডিপার্টমেন্ট of Panchayat and Rural Development, Government of West Bengal, and Chairman of West Bengal Agro Industry Corporation, sir. Honorable Dr. R.C. Agarwal, Honorable DDG, ICA on New Delhi, Honorable VC, Dr. Ashok Kumar Patra, sir. Professor Madhumita Mitra Sarkar, Honorable Minister, Professor Sumana Roy, Director of Research, এবং সমবেত সুধীবৃন্দ, ডিপার্টমেন্টারি গুণীজন যারা রয়েছেন, বিশিষ্ট অধ্যাপক, প্রফেসর, রিসার্চার, এবং আজকে যারা ইনভাইটেড, অনেক ইনভাইটেড টকস আছে, আজকে এর পরেই আছে প্রশান্ত চন্দ্র মেমোরিয়াল, মহানবী মেমোরিয়াল লেকচার। এখানে আছেন প্রফেসর অরবিন্দ্রনাথ বাসু, আইএসআই কলকাতা থেকে, এবং সমবেত আমাদের প্রত্যেককে যে এতগুলো ভেন্যু, সবাইকে আমি ডিপার্টমেন্ট অফ সায়েন্স অ্যান্ড টেকনোলজি অ্যান্ড বায়োটেকনোলজি, গভর্নমেন্ট অফ ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গলের পক্ষ থেকে এই বিসিকেভি প্রাঙ্গণে সবাইকে সাদর সম্ভাষণ এবং আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছি আমাদের এই সেভেন্থ রিজিওনাল সায়েন্স অ্যান্ড টেকনোলজি কংগ্রেসের একটি রিজিয়নে। অনেকগুলো হয়ে গেছে, একটা বাকি। আপনারা জানেন যে আমাদের ডিপার্টমেন্ট অফ সায়েন্স অ্যান্ড টেকনোলজি এবং বায়োটেকনোলজি নিরত প্রচেষ্টা থাকে বিজ্ঞানের প্রচার এবং প্রসার এবং বিজ্ঞান মনস্কতার প্রসার, এটাই আমাদের ডিপার্টমেন্টের মেইন অ্যাক্টিভিটি। সেও যেমন আমাদের ডিপার্টমেন্ট গ্রান্ট দেয়, তেমন যাতে সায়েন্স পপুলারাইজেশনের উদ্দেশ্য এবং সেই নলেজ ডিসিমিনেশনের উদ্দেশ্যে এই কংগ্রেসটা, এটা 32nd ইয়ার, 32তম সায়েন্স কংগ্রেস এবার অনুষ্ঠিত হচ্ছে। এত বছর ধরে এই সায়েন্স কংগ্রেস আমরা অর্গানাইজ করে আসছি। আগে একটাই হতো, কিন্তু 2015-16 থেকে আমাদের এটা অ্যাজ এ প্রিকার্সার, মেইন সায়েন্স কংগ্রেসের প্রিকার্সার হিসেবে কিছু রিজিওনাল সায়েন্স কংগ্রেস হচ্ছে গত কয়েক বছর ধরে। এটা 7th রিজিওনাল সায়েন্স কংগ্রেস। তার রিজিয়ন, আমাদের 6টা রিজিয়ন থাকে। We are very proud and happy to be associated. যেমন বিসি স্যার বললেন, সত্যি এই যে সাস্টেইনেবল গোল, সাস্টেইনেবল ডেভেলপমেন্ট, এখানে তো কৃষি একদম মেইন স্ট্রিম। সায়েন্সের ভাবনা কেন, সব সায়েন্সের ইন্টিগ্রেশন এই কৃষি এবং এই সাস্টেইনেবল ডেভেলপমেন্টের দরকার, যেভাবে স্যার আমাদের গাইড করলেন বিসি স্যার। সুতরাং আমার নতুন করে বলার বা বেশি বলার কিছু নেই। আমি আমার অন্তর থেকে বিসিকেভির সমস্ত যারা রয়েছেন, প্রফেসর, ফ্যাকাল্টি এবং সমস্ত ধরনের স্টাফ, সবাইকে তাদের এই অসীম ইন্টিগ্রিটি এবং প্যাশনের সাথে তারা যেভাবে এই অনুষ্ঠানটাকে অর্গানাইজ করছেন, উই আর রিয়েলি গ্রেটফুল অ্যান্ড থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ। আমি এই অনুষ্ঠানে সাফল্য কামনা করছি এবং বিশেষ করে ইয়াং রিসার্চার্স যারা এসছে, আমি 500 উপরে রিসার্চ পেপার এখানে জমা করেছিল, 230টা মতো রিসার্চ পেপার এখানে পড়ার সুযোগ আছে। তাদের সবাইকে আমি আমার শুভকামনা জানাচ্ছি, কারণ এখানে এই যে 12টা স্ট্রিম, এখান থেকে 3টে করে আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং পেপার যারা অনারেবল যারা আছেন তারা বেছে দেবে, এবং এই 6টা রিজিয়ন থেকে এই যারা আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং পেপার চাকরি করবেন যার একটা সাম্মানিক মূল্য 10,000 টাকা তারা পাবে, তারা সুযোগ পাবে মূল যে আমাদের সায়েন্স কংগ্রেস হবে, ন্যাশনাল সায়েন্স ডে প্রতি বছর হয় 28 ফেব্রুয়ারি এবং 1 মার্চ, এবার সায়েন্স সিটিতে হবে, সেখানে তারা আবার এই তাদের গবেষণাপত্র করার সুযোগ পাবে এবং সেখানে সাম্মানিক মূল্য যারা পাবেন 15,000 টাকা। আমাদের ডিপার্টমেন্ট সবসময় চেষ্টা করছে কিভাবে বিজ্ঞান এবং বিজ্ঞান মনস্কতার প্রচার এবং প্রসার করা যায়। সুতরাং আমি এই অবসরে সবাইকে বলছি যে যারা রিসার্চ আর&ডি করতে ইচ্ছুক, যারা সেইভাবে এগোতে চান, আমাদের ডিপার্টমেন্টের ওয়েবসাইট দেখবে, তো সেখানে আপনারা সমস্ত ইনফরমেশন পাবেন এবং আপনারা অবশ্যই আসুন আমাদের সাথে। সকলকে ধন্যবাদ। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you, Madam Doctor. Madam has described us with the aims and goals of Dignitary. And she has also put forward the importance of sustainable development goals, which reaches and leads to agricultural science. Thank you once again. Now, I would request honored chiefs and the dignitaries on dais to kindly release the book of abstracts. The book of abstract is released by the revered dignitaries on this. It will be followed by release of technical bulletins from the Ministerial. All are requested to please give a loud applause. Now we should release the technical bulletin, cultural management and dust characterization of pointed road. This is released from the University of Pointed Road. This is released from the University and Senat Praveen Kumar Maurya, Rajdeep Gurmali, Subrata Datta, Asit Kumar Mandal and Arup Chattopadhyay sir. We shall now release the next technical bulletin, again from the Vishwavidyalaya, and it is from the Department of Fruit Science also, empowering women in fruit culture to boost rural economy in West Bengal, and it was written by T.P. Rathore, Gayatri Sinha, P. Datta, Dr. F.K. Barwal, and Dr. A.B. Sarani. This book is both in Hindi and in English. There's another book there, Nutritional Garden, A Sustainable Path to Improve Village Livelihood, which is also released by the Faculty of Horticulture without the nutrition issues there. Thank you, sir. A courteous call to Mr. Pradeep Kumar Majumdar, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of and Rural Development and Department of Cooperation, Government of West Bengal. Sir, you are requested to kindly take the podium.
Good morning, everybody. It's pretty nostalgic for me to come back here and take the podium. I may be tagged as the minister today, but I had long stint in agricultural science, undergraduate studies in a university which is precursor to the BCKV, but I was acquainting Dr. Agarwal about how and why we had to really see this university to be established. Because in 60s, we had been deprived of many opportunities of higher studies, better research environment, because we were part of a faculty of a general university. So the founder of the university had really dreamt of having a university for agricultural science studies and research after Dr. Dignitary Roy had returned from United States after visiting Land Grants University, one of the land grants universities. He had dreamt of having a prototype of similar educational institution for agricultural education and research that will take place under pressure of population. It was deviating from its main goal, so we had to really seek establishment of this university. And because this university would be finally established after I had graduated in end of 60s, I had, during the course of my profession, had even enrolled myself for post-graduation, just to be part of this university. Nonetheless, it's very nostalgic for me. Today is a different environment here. We are discussing the future of science and technology in the hands of the great scientists of this university and the associates in particular. We have with us our Honorable colleague of mine in the cabinet, a very senior minister, who have had long tenure to look after the growth of horticultural crops and food processing industry in this state. Subsequently, for last 2 years, we have been looking after science and technology as well as biotechnology development in West Bengal. Mr. Ujjwal Biswas, he is the son of this district. He also represents the district in the cabinet, and therefore to still acknowledge his kind contribution to bring about this regional conference at this university. Though we are focused on agriculture and related sciences, it's been a great opportunity that he has opened up for us. So, apart from the Honorable Minister, Sri Ujjwal Biswas, our Honorable Minister and the senior colleague of mine in the cabinet, who is in charge of Agriculture Department, under which nodal department is university is administered as a part of the government administration to the extent it does not afflict the university's function, but giving support in terms of administration. Sri Shobhodaya Chattopadhyay, unfortunately, he was not feeling very well this morning, so he couldn't make it. He had been very kind enough to address the August gathering here. We have, of course, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ashok Bathroom, who has recently taken over. His legacy goes on. We have the Registrar, Madam Madhumita Mitra, Shortcut, and of course, our Deputy Director General of Education of ICAR, Dr. R.C. Agarwal, whose reference I have already made little while earlier. We have Madam Subrata Datta, the Nodal Officer of Science and Technology and Biotechnology Department. We have Dr. Roy, Shubhana Roy, Director Research. We also have Dr. Ashok Chaudhary, Director Research of BCKV, who happens to be a member of the Executive Council here earlier. Dr. Kushal Roy, the previous former Vice Chancellors, former Deans, former professors and current professors, directors of various institutes of ICAR, and the very bright research scholars. I'm sure they are all here today. And this meet, which has been so kindly assigned to this university, is primarily meant to discuss the way forward. The Honorable Vice Chancellor was referring to India being, in India, West Bengal being number one, the highest producer of rice. True. But what's the past? Mid-60s, when we came to study agricultural science, this country had a population, you'll find it difficult to really reconcile, less than 44 crores. I think crores would be better for you to conception. So under 440 million population, and the country which had more or less similar area or little more under the plough couldn't feed its population. we had to beg and borrow. The then Prime Minister had appealed and taken the support of United States of America under PL 480 agreement and got supplies of 160 lakh tons or 16 million tons of wheat and 1 million tons, that's 10 lakh tons of green rice to save such a small population. In science and technology, the great scientists who woke up to the call of the then political administrators of government of India, they, along with the extension workers, the political administrators, and of course, the toiling farmers of the country, all put together, shoulder to shoulder. Today, India produces more than 3 times of the produce that we could produce in 60. So science is indispensable. And scientific progress is something which can only keep us really mastering any challenge. Today, when we are standing here, there are, of course, new challenges ahead of us. At the same time, there are developments which can help us too, provided we use them very, very appropriately. Carbon deposit is being traded globally, more so in the advanced countries. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor has once again reminded us West Bengal is the highest producer of rice. And what's our culture? We do flooded rice. It generates methane. Carbon deposit could be credited in lieu of reduction of such emission. And this will also dispense with gradually, I hope, misuse or overuse of water. Quite often, particularly in Boro, we use precious subsoil reserve. I'm not saying that it diminishes drastically. It can again be recharged, but we need to use that. That's a challenge. I would say amongst the challenges, rather a low-hanging fruit. Because we have technologies better, but we must also recognize the other associated problems that the farmers face, scientists and our teachers. They encourage them to publish number of papers, go and present their newfound observations and theories. But in the world today, you have to be very, very grounded. You must understand what's the need of the people and how their life could be made easier. I have had the opportunity of attending a conference of the plant pathologists, an international conference, when our potato growers were struggling to make both ends meet. There was overproduction, there was distress sale, and in the very august chamber where we were discussing the international political issues, a friend of mine stood up to encourage people to have higher productivity in each area. I said, my dear friend, you have invited a wrong farmer to your discussions. If you are not aware what is happening in the world outside and you preach something, do you think it is acceptable? I would have expected discussions on how to improve the quality, how to minimize the level of moisture content so that whatever is produced in excess of demand could be converted into more conservable byproducts or could be processed with a long life to be marketed to the benefit of our farmers. So that's one word of caution before I touch on the theme of this year's regional science congresses meet. AI, artificial intelligence, and of course, machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. I think in a scientific world, you can't but discuss about AI. It is there. It comes with a lot of opportunities, promises, but it also has a lot of threats associated. I am reminded during our young age when computers came and were operated through punch cards and vacuum tubes. We used to wonder to what end computers can make our life more livable, pleasant, and where it could become a threat. We have conquered. We have made it deliver better life for us. So AI, which can master and crunch even huge database, can be used appropriately to deliver the end result. It will definitely make our research in terms of time may come up with various options which may not be tallying your initial objective. It can give us options which we cannot dream of today, but of course, there is a threat that we can get into a system of intelligence which is going to be more intelligent than the human beings. It's being talked about. There is nothing much for me to add there. But we must understand what we do must be for the betterment of the society. If that be the governing principle, at times we tend to forget being totally engrossed in scientific endeavor. We should be on our track. We will master any level of intelligence that we create. We should not allow that to overtake the human intelligence. With these words and my best wishes to all those who are taking care of this institution, my alma mater, we have given our blood and sweat to have this university established. It means a lot